Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1941 Royal Aristocrat vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This one is in excellent condition, super clean, well maintained over the years, and almost looks brand new. It's got a little scuff right there. Might be able to remove it, but not too bad. This is the adjustable paper guide. You can adjust it, and I like to line it right up with the edge of the platen. The platen is this main roller the paper feeds into. And behind this flip panel is where the margins are. You just push them down like that and move them on each side. And this left side has a magic margin, so wherever you are on the platen with your guide here, you just hit that magic margin to the front and it'll send the margin automatically to that spot. And also to move it, just like any other magic margin, to move it closer to the edge, you just push it forward while you hold the carriage release at the same time. It'll move it down to the edge. This is the paper bail that sits on top. And just to check the margin is going to be right there. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin, and there's a locking. When you get to the end, if you get to about 3 spaces after the margin, it'll lock you so you can't type. And to get past that, you just hit the margin release, which is right here on the right side, right there. You hit that, and it'll allow you to keep typing. So I just missed 2 letters, and I was able to type almost all the letters on one line because this has Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch. So they're a little bit smaller than the average, which is Pica, 10 characters per inch. So you can fit more words on a page. This is the line space. So once you get to the end, you just hit the line space and it gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. To switch from single W, just flip this switch down 1, skips 2. Actually, just has single and double on this model. I'll type a sentence on this next line here. Very clean. Everything is works perfectly in this model, even when it's not in excellent condition. Is really fun to type on. It's compact and it's classic looking. It's got a nice look to it with the chrome trim, and the print looks really good. It's an Elite, so it's smaller, so a lot of people prefer that, so they can type more words on a page. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this lever here to the front, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. I just want to get a close-up on the platen. The platen looks like it's brand new, never even been used. Rarely see that. Got a backspace on the top left here, that works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. This is the tab button up here. We'll stop at specific manual set tabs on the back right here, and you just push them and move them like this. So it's got 5. If you're not using any, you can just put them into the end, just stack them up on the end like that, or spread them out and show you from the back. It just stops at each one of those tabs. That works good. Carriage release on each side behind the knob. Those work good. This lever up top is the margin, magic margin. That works good. The lever right here is the spacing. It disables the spacing, so when you turn the platen knob, there's no clicks, so you can get to an exact spot on the page to flip it. When you flip it back, each one of those clicks is a space. Got a carriage release on the behind the knob, and when you push it in, same concept. When you push in this button here, it disables the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. And when it's out, you just hear those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. To switch the direction, you just flip this switch here, and it'll start pulling to the left. We're going to keep it pulling to the right for now. This is your touch control. On the farther right you go, the more tension it builds on the keys when you type. So you have to hit the keys harder, but they respond faster. So more advanced typers use that. This is your ribbon color selector switch. Right now it's in the middle, which would print the top portion of the ribbon. If you push it to the left with that red dot, it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. Right now we have a solid black ribbon, so it's going to print black no matter what you have. But if you had a black and red ribbon, the red would be on the bottom portion, so it prints the bottom portion. That vibrator just goes up a little higher. You have it on blue, it doesn't go up as high, it hits the top portion. And if you go all the way down to the right, it doesn't go up at all, so you don't print any print, just hits the platen. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.